Greetings and sal- I just say greetings with such a low tone. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Previously, we finished Tiny Tier's assault on Dragon's Keep. I made a weapon guide that even showed me doing the final mission if we didn't do. Well, not the bosses, obviously. They're pretty much not going to be killable. Because the raid boss in the Dragon Keep DLC is there's 4 of them, so not going to do that. I will still find them at the end game, but there's a lot of tricks that are going to have to be done. But today, we're tackling the final Paw Hunter. Say hello to Maya. Yep, saving it. I saved it for last because honestly I was going to save it for the last DLC anyways. But I guess we can go over the weapons for today. So, some weapons are going to change obviously, because when we tackle the DLC there's going to be a couple things that will drop. So I decided let's go with some really cool weapons. So Maya is a bit of a elemental queen, I guess is what you can call her. But what I decided to do, I decided to get myself a guard nozzle. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming it. I'm just holding on to it in case I may need it, because today's headhunter can be a bit tricky. But the second I get an opportunity to swap it out, I will. But I gave myself a bladed one because, well, the blade helps. Maya's not really a melee character, but she like, there's no harm in having a guard nozzle with a blade on it. Like, I think before it was fireworks, so I just gave it a little edit in the save editor. Which honestly, first time I ever gave the guard nozzle a blade, was a bit worried I'd have messed it up. But I'm going to guard nozzle today. The Sandhawk in fire. The Octo in corrosion, because I quite like the auto in the original playthrough, so I want to show it. And then I use it in shock, because I think it'll help us. For a shield, I'm using a Rough Rider. You may ask, why are you using a Rough Rider? It's because of my class mod, the Breakneck Banshee. Which I will talk about the skills in a bit. But right now, technically, I don't need it. I could actually get a different shield and it would have helped. But I decided, instead of using a Cracked Sash or a Sham, or even a Bee, why not just use something that gives me more health? But after that is the Chain Lightning. I love this grenade. It's grown on me. I really use it. And I really just like it now. I really want to see more of it. And for the relic, I didn't give myself any relic. I just took what Maya had on her. So that's fun. As for the build today, well, we have 3 different trees of Maya. We have Motion, Harmony, and Cataclysm. All 3 skill trees are fantastic and all offer something different. When trying to pick a most useless one, well, not useless, when trying to pick the weakest skill tree, it was either between Motion or Harmony though. Because the capstone on Motion is alright. It's not bad, but honestly, most people don't even go to past halfway point on the tree. So, you know, I decided to go with Harmony though, because there's some skills in it that are sort of, the skills that are more co-op based. There are some Maya solo skills on this. And it is quite good for Maya. It's all about her, it's kind of a, it's also her damage and her survivability sort of rolled into one. Which is pretty good. So we're going to go over the build. So, start off with Maya's Eye. 25% critical hit damage. And melee damage. Can't argue with the extra crits, and the melee helps. Sweet Release is if you have an enemy phase lock, if you kill an enemy as phase locked, life orbs will show up like a transfusion grenade. They will seek out heal you and your friends. The healing is stronger when you or your friends is low on health. So if you want to, you could want to build that makes Maya have very little health. I think there's a way to do that. I just don't remember how. But this is a soft co-op and solo skill rolled into one, which is pretty good. And it heals up to 50%, so if you find a way to get Maya low on health, or if your friends are just constantly on health, say you got a Krieg, for example, then it helps, you know? Your friends want help, boom, heal them. It works well with people have skills that do more damage based on how low the health is. I think Salvador has one like that. Now, I haven't taken Restoration. This does increase your max health by a total of 15%, but it also lets you shoot your friends to heal them, up to 30%. So, if I was playing co-op, I'd be using it. But this is solo, obviously, so there's no reason for me to have it other than the extra health. But it's quite good. The only thing is that if Krieg has Salt the Wound, this kind of counteracts itself. You're most likely going to kill Krieg trying to heal him. But say you have a Northfleet, or a really big splash weapon, you can heal your friends all in one go. The only issue with it is in multiplayer, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Everyone's kind of worried about doing whatever. So you kind of have to snipe them really, or predict where they're going to go. Like, yeah, when an area is clear and your friends want to be healed, sure, but it's kind of an iffy skill. It is fun to say I'll shoot you better in co-op though, we'll give it that. But next is Whack. While you have an enemy phase lock, you do 50% more, you gain 50% more fire rate and 30% more gun damage. You're always going to have an enemy phase locked when you get the opportunity, so it's a really good skill. Next is Recompense. When you take health damage, there is a chance that your attacker takes damage equal to what you take. There is a very insane build that allows a boss to kill itself just by interacting with you. And I want to show that off later on because that is funny. Next is Elated. When you're in phase lock, you and your friends will generate health, 4% of your max health per second. It's not bad, it's just where I put the extra skill points. You can put them into anything, but it just does, you know, what it needs to do. And next is Res. So, the action skill, normally... let's put him. It's, Marcus, you want to talk to me? Marcus. Rock, paper, genocide. But, normally your face lock, it has infinite reach. Hush. Hold up, let's... Bang, I've got the target to be quiet for a little bit. And then slag. Thank you, jeez. Yeah, just keep Marcus quiet. Now usually you have infinite range, and the way that phase lock works is it picks up an enemy. Whoops. And now you walk out here. Hold up, let me in. Let me in! But you pick up an enemy and keep him suspended in the air for your phase lock normally. But this is infinite range. And the way Res works is that if you phase lock a down teammate, they get back up instantly. It's a fantastic skill, especially in the late game. If you have a Maya, if a Maya is playing co-op at all, she needs to have the skill. If she doesn't, she's a really bad Maya. Especially if they're playing co-op. There are solo Maya builds, but don't use a solo Maya build in multiplayer. You can just take 1 point out of a skill and add Res to it. And it does the exact same thing. But yeah, Reviving Defense is good. It's also pretty good on Krieg, for example, if he uses Redeem the Soul. Say a Maya Axton and Krieg is just, you know, one of an area, the Axton goes down. I don't know why I'm using Axton as the example, but let's just use Axton as the example. Say the Axton goes down, Krieg runs over and instantly revives him, sacrificing himself. Maya could look at the Krieg and revive him, and the both of them can retreat, or Krieg can go kill whatever's left. It's fantastic. Next is Hustlers. I don't have it. You constantly regenerate health. The lower your health, the more health you regen, which is up to 2%. It's alright. But to be honest, by this point you've got your sweet release. And its re-release is just an overall better skill. I'm gonna be real. It's okay, but health regen is health regen in Borderlands 2. After that, life tap. Kill skill. Killing an enemy causes you to steal health from any enemy you damage for a short time. It's like a couple seconds. It is straight up life steal, 6%. But it's based on the damage you do. So say you do 1,000 damage, you heal 1,000 health. Which sounds like a lot. But you could be downed or an enemy can dodge your bullet. It's not like Borderlands 3 lifesteal. Borderlands 3 lifesteal is you damage an enemy, you gain 2% of your max health back constantly. So this is kind of a balanced version of lifesteal. And then look at Borderlands 4, like with 50% lifesteal on Rafa and 30% on Vex. Like seriously? This is a balanced way to do lifesteal, do it. Like do this version, make it a kill skill that you can't automatically activate. Because you have to kill an enemy to gain your lifesteal. Zane does have that in Borderlands 3. He gets lifesteal as a kill skill, but he gets a class mod that activates a kill skill. A skill that activates kill skills. Like, Zane doesn't have to worry about killing something. His kill skill is active 90% of the time. So he's pretty much immortal. It's not a diss on Zane, it's just Vane lifesteal can be balanced properly. It's just Gearbox isn't that good at balancing lifesteal. Finally is Scorn, which is a melee override. The reason I chose this tree is because 2 capstones slag enemies. So here's what Scorn does. Lets you find a little orb that explodes and slags enemies. It's really good. Now, as for other items that we do have, don't have any other shields, don't have that. I thought I gave myself another class mod. Apparently I didn't. Oh, I must have sold it. No. Well, I want to show off quick like Banshee for this, but it looks like it's not going to work out that well. Well, enough of that. We're gonna make our way towards the next headhunter for today, which is Wham Bam Island.
Salutations once again. Welcome to Wham Bam Island, Pandora's #1 vacation resort. After Lilith and the others arrive, our Fertility Day Festival can begin. Come find me, will you?
Hey, killer. Go ahead and get the Fertility Fest started without us. Brick's still packing and Mordecai's trying to shove his bird back into its cage.
Talon! Get in the cage, I'll feed you skaghead, eh?
Where's my tuxedo t-shirt? It's a t-shirt, but it looks like a tuxedo. Or where's the slow dance?
Vault Hunter, I'll get back to you.
And yeah, this is one great fan service DLC, and Mordecai has a new bird, Talon. Now up here there is a chest. Normally you're supposed to go around and drop down, but I do that when we got grenade jumps. But yeah, we're celebrating a fertility festival. I thought that was Talon for a second. Even now, the Helio space station is looking down on us. It's crazy. Over here, there's some people. Cowboys and buccaneers. Basically, this is one big Captain Scarlet Headhunter. That's the best way I can describe it. There you go. That's your phase lock. That's how that works. Very fantastic skill. So good they brought it back for Borderlands 3. They just buffed it for Borderlands 3 and it's amazing that. But you can't top the original. Yeah, Cowboys. You may recognize them from Borderlands 1. Which is pretty nice fan service. Haven't seen the Cowboys in such a long time. Even though Anchorman and that are showing up here, Mr. Bubbles cannot show up. Nor can Lil Sis, which is kind of a shame. I will say though, I do kind of recommend using a little Eevee glitch on Maya. Especially at a later point. Because if Maya can keep getting the action skill back instantly, she can constantly revive people. I don't really have a way to show it though. Now about doing some spoilers. Yeah, little Eevee glitch is fun on Maya. It's fun on Zero as well. It's great on both of them. And if you ever do want to be a really good support character, use a little Eevee glitch on Maya with Res. And just constantly revive your teammates. Like you can get up, you can go into fight for your life immediately, and you can just revive them. Because there's no grace period. The second someone enters fight for your life, you could just hit them with Fame. And it's great for that. You can just constantly hit revive on your friends. But Maya is a very fun Siren to play. Is she as fun as Love? Absolutely. Is she more fun? It's debatable. I like playing Love, I like playing Maya, they're both fun to me. But Maya's great. Absolutely fantastic character as well. Like I said, I was going to play the character echoes, but I think I'll just make a video showing where all the echoes are. Because, Hold up, you get up there. Tell you what, Scorn. Oh, I missed. Scorn's a bit iffy with his accuracy, I will be real about that. But it's a very fun melee override. I want to see more of it. You guys do pulsate feeds, these are Varkid pods. This DLC is very Varkid related.
Well met. I've distilled some homemade liqueur. We shall party until the break of dawn, as they say. Let me get the door.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. There's a big old door.
I initially came to the Donic Isles to find some rare beasties using Varkid tracking. Say, did you know that this island is set to house a former enemy of Rick Mordecai and Lilith? It's enough. Oh dear!
Stop!
Hammerlock?
Guys? Something just took Hammerlock.
So I can stop packing.
Mordecai, any ideas?
Maybe. Look around. Did Hammerlock leave anything behind? Anything with his scent on it?
I mean, yeah, this DLC is very Varkid related, so if you want to fight from Everest, this is probably the best place to do it. There's a whole area where you can find stuff.
There's some alcohol. Smells of cologne and mustaches.
Perfect. Alright. You gotta get that booze to a Varkid egg. First, find an injector.
Alright. I'm gonna get a pet Varkid.
Good. Now inject Hammerlock's booze into a Varkid pod. It'll track the scent for you.
Using a Varkid to track smells? You sure that'll work?
No question. Blood did it, and I'm teaching Talon now. In a couple weeks, he'll be able to track you and Lil anywhere.
Wait, you're teaching Talon to track us?
Yeah. Borrow some of your old shirts you don't use anymore, tear them up, give them to Talon so he can track the scent. Like Drake's weird tuxedo t-shirt thing.
That was my dressy clothes!
Except, I don't think Blood being the town spawned from a pod. But I guess Varkids are different. But yeah, this DLC is probably where people find Remy the most. It's also good for finding pearlescents, but we haven't got over pearlescents yet, so we won't worry about it. For these here little eggs, you can break them. I think there's a badass challenge tied to breaking a certain amount.
Alright, now inject some of Hammerlock's booze into the egg. When it hatches, it'll lead you right to Hammerlock.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Varkid to try and evolve. Are you scoring? Whoa, he hashed instantly.
Enough of
Really gotta be quick about this. Inject. There we go. This can be a bit tough. Okay, guys, should make a bloodhound barking. Creepy like a bastard.
Hell, just born and already blitzed out of its mind.
That Barkid's living the dream.
Make sure to follow it. See where it leads you.
Alright, let's go. Now, I guess we could talk about something that will show up in this DLC. Now, I did cover the Thunderball Fist a bit later in the Let's Play. But there's an enemy in this DLC that can drop at the Thunderball Fist, and I recommend fighting them more. But we need to finish this DLC first. Where are you going, little buddy?
Oh, I haven't seen Talon since his feathers grew in. Oh my god, he is so cute.
He's not cute, he's a badass. Yeah, reject him. I think he likes you.
Aw, are you sure? Because he is fighting pretty hard. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, he's drawing blood.
Oh crap, I'll get him off.
No, he's too cute. Ow. Oh, I love him.
Damn, girl, you weird as hell.
Just
It's like with a cat.
Here's I'm being dragged through a series of tunnels by some monstrously large beast. A rescue would be appreciated, but sadly isn't mandatory. Circle of life, all that.
I think you injected him with too much Hammerlock juice. Probably why he went crazy. I want to go a little easier on the dosage next time. You gotta find another Varkid and inject him with some more of Hammerlock's scent.
God damn. Now something is throwing barrels at us. I don't remember exactly what is throwing barrels at us. We're going to go over here, break some eggs. Because there's a lot of them. So if you want to get that balance challenge out the way, this is the place to do it. Do you need to? Well, for the achievement, yeah, you're gonna want to do it. If you want to get all the achievements in the game. Though, I will say right now, if you're looking to get every achievement in the game, I recommend just finding a save file that has them all done. It's so annoying to do. Scorn. Well, waiting for you to evolve. There you go. New Bloodhound Varkid.
Follow that thing and it ought to lead you to Hammerlock.
let's not keep Hammerlock waiting, all right?
Let's go, little buddy. Now, if you did want to, you can heal AI partners. And one thing I guess I could talk about with Wes, you can heal NPCs with it. You can revive NPCs with it, like if you were in Frostburn Canyon with Lilith. You can actually revive her with and it does the exact same thing, which is really funny. I was thinking of showing it, but yeah, you can revive Lilith with Wes if you're going for like true War Hunter mode or ultimate War Hunter mode. Or if you're somehow high level enough to use that. It's just a fun little interaction you can do. I was thinking of showing Rez in the next DLC because it is a moment where someone is downed. But I don't remember if I can or not. I might try it when we're on our way to them, like just release back in the middle of the episode or something. But we'll see. Bam. Yeah, the crowd boys are weak to electricity like the on Borderlands 1. You're a little bud. Come on. Oh.
Looks like it crawled into that tunnel thing. See if you can find a way to follow him.
That's definitely a transit tunnel, but it's powered down. Maybe check out the water wheel they got. If you get that running, it'll turn on the power.
Joy.
Hey guys, where's Mordecai's rack ale? I can't find...
I threw him out.
What? You quit drinking.
Yeah, can't raise talent when I'm half in the bag, you know?
Aw, that is so cute. You put the need of little Talon before you're out. He's biting me again. Ow, 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 ow.
Talent, bad.
Yeah, I think that makes it canonical if Mordecai has the whack ale from Whackaholics Anonymous. That'd be about Moxie.
Them pirates started talking smack after I tried to cuddle with one. Well, whatever. Crazy Earl's all about cuddling.
And yeah, we gotta deal with pirates. Oh joy. DLC can drag out a bit. There will probably be 2 episodes on this, if I'm being completely honest. We'll see. No one insults Crazy Earl's mustache. I am. One thing about Maya's face lock, if you want to, like say it's an enemy that's like this buccaneer who's blocking all your bullets, you can prioritize whoever enemy is kind of being rude and just deal with them.
Got something for ya. Grenade out.
Oh man, nades. That's the only thing I did do to save it. I will admit I did it with Axton, but I didn't do it with anyone else. I did give Axton extra William to buy some extra storage deck upgrades. Did it change the whole DLC? No, would have went the same. I would have just swapped guns more.
Alright, that's enough. Get your old sticky ass back here and I'll let you into the crazy water wheel.
But yeah, you can only hold up to 500 William anyways, so honestly all I did was get assault rifles maxed out of Axton, and that was literally it. But you know, didn't really change much. It allowed me to use the ogre more, allowed me to use the bearcat a bit more. That's kind of it. It didn't really affect too much.
Water wheel's open. Now, get out of here, and don't ever come back.
Here we go, this. The water wheel should be active now. Nope. We have to activate 2 more switches. Well, look at that. That's just cool.
Sounds like that powered up the transit tunnel. Just head through there and you should be able to reach your booze-sniffing Varkid on the other island.
I miss you.
Little space showing up at the top right. I miss you.
You ever watch those like animated Echo series about dudes with swords? They always eventually do an episode where they just go to the beach and hang out. This is like our beach party episode, isn't it? I mean, isn't that cool?
No. No, it is not.
We're referring to a lot of anime, Lilith. Got to be a bit more specific. I guess they're talking Bleach.
I mean, you know.
Quick update.
It is pretty. Look at this.
Michael villagers of the Isles. You won't believe it, but I'm to be sacrificed to the son of Crawmerax.
Sorry, son of who?
Oh, right, you've never met Crawmerax. He was a big-ass crab worm we fought after ganking General Knox.
Man, we killed him so many times. The memories.
Yeah. Crawmerax has made his grand return with his son. Yeah, this is pretty. Now, as someone who's honestly very terrified of the deep ocean, I do like this. I'm not talking water, I'm just talking the very deep ocean. There's so many things at the very deepest depths of the ocean that freak me out. I never go down there, but still. Oi, Rocket. Oh, do you need me to go around here? Oh, here we go. Giant craboids. They've been returned. And they're dead. Yeah, the exact same as before. Okay, we had to kill enemies.
Shut up.
Tell you what, let's use the Octo for a little bit. I gave myself the Octo because I kind of liked it in the original Let's Play. Also, fun to use the TDO from time to time. Because that's just fun. Look at that. Very fun weapon. But as you can see, I don't have to even bring out the Glock 90% of the time.
Vault Hunter, I believe these savages are attempting to summon the son of Crawmerax as I speak.
Hey man, don't call me a savage.
Oh, you speak English? I thought...
I graduated from Eden 4 Megaversity with honors. Check your privilege, dick.
Yeah, what's that sign say? Going native safari.
Looks like the
Hey!
still get too high. I don't know. Honestly, just making this part up as I go. Alright.
Oh man, our pet rock is dead.
Just find it and it'll lead you to whatever the hell took Hammerlock.
Honestly, that's one thing for Borderlands 3 that I wish happened. I wish Flak got like some sort of creature that wasn't a robot in his 4th skill tree. Everyone hates Flak's 4th skill tree, myself included to be honest. I have made it work, but it's just it's such a disappointment. Just because of the pet. There's only been some pre-sequel it could have been a pet. Crowboys could have been a pet, Varkas could have been a pet. But no, let's give the robot a robot pet. It's just a thing.
Ah, damn. You better find another way across.
Oh man. And they're flanking us. Okay, you take that. Oh, here comes some savages. Yes, now become Hammerlock's Hunt to DLC with savages. Honestly, the DLC introduced the crowd boys again, which is fine. So like today we used some enemies. Which wasn't the savages, but hey.
That was something.
But he lowered one bridge just to... Well, he raised one bridge to lower another. It's weird. But you can't get a walk and jump over there. It's funny when you do that. But I don't have the tools for it. I'll take a look see around here. I think we'll go over here for a side quest anyway, so we don't gotta worry about it. Actually, is it? No, it's not. Is it for something else? I think it's for a ballast challenge? I don't remember. No honesty. Get zipped. Oh. I told Wishnock I wasn't in love with you. He broke free! Oh yeah, the stronger enemies are, the less a face locked for. Yeah, I want the life heal, the healies. Oh jeez. But yeah, the all witch doctors. So this is one of the few other opportunities you can actually fight Dome Doc. You can spot him in here, and there's a bite area, so you might see him easier. Do I recommend it? If you haven't killed Dome Doc yet, Doc, then you could find him right here. Yeah. Do I recommend it? Still no. Again, if you want to twist it, this probably is the place to get it. But it's fine. It depends if you want to twist her. Oh, he really does just break out instantly. I need heals. That's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, Scorn does shout little tiny lasers, they're just not good for healing. But now, we need to trigger this.
Looks like a big one. Inject that egg with Hammerlock scent, and the Varkit should lead you right to our mustachioed friend.
Let me get back. I do not like to look at this thing.
Awesome. Just follow him to Hammerlock.
There you go. Badass Bloodhound.
Crawmerax hasn't harmed me. Perhaps it merely wants vengeance on the Vault Hunters who killed its father.
Well, the resort owners just quarantined the island, so he'll have to settle for dying at the hands of a totally new group of Vault Hunters.
Oh man. But yeah, we're going to take out the son of Crawmerax this time. Which is kind of a shame. Because, if you tackle this before where Angels Fear the Tread, no wonder why Volta didn't say anything. And honestly, I wish this DLC came out before. Well, I wish the DLC was out in launch. And everyone has some echoes for this. I know it'd be weird if he was dead and saying, "Hey, I'm alive and we killed Crawmerax a millennia ago." Just fine. Would have been nice. It's just a shame that we can't, you know, have all 40 OG ball hunters just reminisce on how many times I killed Crawmerax.
Crap! The conditioning wore off. Kill the Varkin. It's no good as a bloodhound anymore.
Another down.
There you go.
Guys, remember that ledge in Crawmerax's lair?
Oh man, the ledge.
Yeah, we could shoot him from there, but he couldn't hit us. So good. So good.
And yeah, the weapons in the glitch in Borderlands 1, which is so funny. I love it. Remember the ledge? I love this headhunter because it does that. It's just big old fans. It's proud to admit it. Oh, there's a Meridian here. And yeah, this shows that if you want to fight Crawmerax, you gotta pay a Meridian. He is a weight boss. We might not even be able to kill him, that'd be funny.
Seems I'm to be sacrificed to this beast. Would you look down below for some sort of crank, perhaps? Something to lower me to the ground?
Alright. Wee-hoo!
Oh, how gorgeous! Look upon the majesty of the son of Crawmerax!
Like Crab Father, like Crab Son. Yep, we're fighting Son of Crawmerax. His fight is the exact same as Borderlands 1, except there's no ledge. Aim for the big old crisp boss. But also, watch out for Varkids. Yep, I said that right. Watch out for Varkids, because they will spawn during this fight. And it can get so bad if you let them evolve. Yes, Cow? Have you ever wanted to fight two raid bosses at once? How about Crawmerax and Vermivorous? If you are unlucky enough, you will fight two in one. Unless you intend to find them both.
Nice.
That's my slam.
Yeah, I was thinking I wouldn't be able to kill him.
Wasn't that awesome, darling? Yeah, that's a good boy.
It appears the sins of the crab-like father were quite viciously visited upon his crab-like son. Please save me when you're ready.
And yeah, this DLC does bring back pearls. This is actually, I think, when they were introduced.
Still a strand. Up here. Actually beginning to hurt a bit. And not in the fun way.
But yeah, he can drop pearl S's on Ultimate Fall Hunter mode after a specific level. I think it's level 53.
Oh.
But for now, we're not going to get any. You know what, Hammerlock?
Lovely. Thanks for that bit of life-savingship. Though I must admit, being restrained in that particular way was not entirely outside the scope of things I find enjoyable.
Here we go. We get
There's nothing
can of
quite like
worms.
witnessing a majestic miracle of nature be blown into tiny little bits by one such as yourself.
And next up, everyone knows Fall Hunters.
Hi-ho! For your next quest, I require...
Shut up! This is Sparky Flint, son of Captain Flint, and I have summoned 6 people you Vault Hunters have wronged. Together we will have our revenge. Now please find the first assassin somewhere on the island so that we may have our revenge.
We'll show the head in a little bit. We've got to wait for Hammerlock to get back here. But we've already got the head. But we've got to wait for Hammerlock to open this. But yeah, Pulse do make their debut back in this. There's just no ledge to farm Crawmerax, that's why I had to let you know. Basically, you just gotta land really good quests. Who opened this door? But yeah, there's a couple chests in here. They can have Molestus in them. But we're not so lucky. Plus Ultimate War Hunter mode. And is there in here that is another loot room? I don't remember how exactly to get in there though. We'll take the left. I think it's to do with some altars, but if you go in here, there is a little room which you can drop down to get back in the arena should you have died, in co-op specifically. Which, you know, is alright. I guess one of us looted now. But I think in order to open that loot room, there's some altars you gotta interact with. I hope so. We did see one altar, we'll go over and check it. But it might be another condition, and I don't remember what it is, I'll be real. I don't fight Crawmerax, the son of Crawmerax that much, and there's not much of a reason to. He can drop pearls, but there's tons of other ways to get pearls. And much easier ways at that. But we're going to Privilege Pavilion. We're going to look for someone. Find Sparky's assassins. I believe we want to go down here.
Mr. Axton, do you remember Sergeant Jarder? Because he remembers you. How you deserted your post and went AWOL. He's ready to face all you Vault Hunters. Don't keep him waiting.
Yeah, this is all to do with Vault Hunter stories. We're going to fight 6 enemies that have a past with each Vault Hunter. Hello?
What the hell? He's been blown up by a remote bomb.
And that's why you never take orders. If I'm gonna get blown up, I want to get blown up for my own reasons.
Whatever. I've got 5 more people here looking forward to killing you jackasses. My support group, Victims of Vault Hunters, booked a conference here the same weekend you did, and we're all just aching to get back at you jerkwads. Just do me a favor and find the next guy who's gonna kill you, because he's not responding to my messages.
The natives are muttering something about a warrior from the sky near their village. Perhaps you should investigate.
Nice try.
That was awesome!
Hey, these are claw thumpers. They might have fallen from outside the arena. They're little tiny claws that will, I think they evolve into giant craboids eventually. Can't really remember, but I want to check the altar. But it might be very objectivist, to be honest. Zip. Zip.
That was interesting!
Do you remember Marcy Holloway? Because her Uncle Grill certainly does. He's here to avenge his niece in the most violent way possible. So, you know, be ready for that.
Okay, yeah, this is for Gage.
Ah, yes, I've seen one of these totems before. You'll need to offer a sacrifice to get past it. I recommend a mask from one of their witch doctors. I'm sure those chaps wouldn't mind loaning you one.
Yeah, this is all the explanation as to Gage's backstory, which I will make an episode based on all of the echoes, I think, but there are other videos online of the story. But essentially, Gage entered a robot competition, and Marcy Holloway, the girl I was mentioned, stole Death Trap's design and used it to win the competition, and Death Trap kind of went and killed Marcy, and Gage had to leave planet and become a Vault Hunter to hide from her entire planet, basically. But I will make an episode talk with every character's echoes. I think Gage and Krieg only have one though. We'll see. Might just be one big episode showing all the locations. We'll find out. For now, let's place this. And fight Gage's on goal.
What the? Did he fall from the sky? Did his transit shuttle malfunction, or what the hell?
I don't see a
The
shuttle.
impact pattern's not that big. Fall must not have been high enough for him to lose consciousness before hitting the ground. Ugh.
Who the hell is killing all of my would-be assassins? Whatever, I got more. Go meet the next one!
I'm hearing echo death reports that someone's feeling ill at the local watering hole.
So we kind of have a murder mystery going on. 2 out of 6 of these guys have all disappeared. And it's kind of interesting. I would have loved to have actually interacted with these characters. Would have been a good bit more backstory. Now, of course, all the characters do have different dialogue for this, but I'm not playing all 6 characters for this. I believe Zero makes similar observations as Maya, if I remember correctly, but they all kind of say the same thing. But I think Maya probably has the most interesting dialogue. Krieg has some interesting ones as well because he's going insane and laughing at all of the people that are dying, I think. But it's a good way to learn a bit more about the Ball Hunters because I like that. I like that about the backstories of them, which you don't get much of in Borderlands 3, to be honest. Borderlands 1, yeah, you don't get much of a backstory either, but that's what the comics are for. And it's the first game as well. You're not really thinking, why is Brick a ball hunter? You're just thinking, oh, Brick's a big beefy dude who can punch people. You know? These ball hunters are really interesting. They all want a challenge. Well, Axton wants a challenge, Zero wants a challenge, Krieg is trying to discover himself, Gage is on the one, Salvador was exiled from his village, and Maya left Promethea to go to Pandora, as Pandora seems to just call sirens. Which is cool. Whereas with Borderlands 1, you don't really need to worry about why they all went there, but in Borderlands 1, the backstories are pretty simple. Wasn't it similar to Axton who went AWOL? Well, I say that, but it's more so Axton is similar to Fang.
He's a siren tracker named Mordo Sophis, father of brother Steven Sophis, that dude you ganked back in Athenas. And boy, oh boy, is he just itching for vengeance.
Oh damn, Maya's story.
The path is closed for repairs. You'll have to find an alternate route. Perhaps the machinery surrounding the water wheel could give you a boost.
There you go. Now we have to use the machines for a little bit of parkour, which is kind of interesting. No, we're meant to go over here. Ah, man. So close to reaching that. But now we wait, and when this pushes us up, we gotta jump at the right time. But I do like the backstories for the 4 hunters in this. And I like it being more elaborated on. I hope that happens in Borderlands 4, because 3 sort of does it, but it requires you to play Borderlands 2 as well.
Got poisoned? What? Somebody is going around killing all the people I wanted to kill you, and that makes me very upset.
Consider yourself lucky. That poison must have worked quickly. I wouldn't have.
Whatever, I got 3 more VOVH members, victims of Vault Hunters, still itching to kill you. Find the next one.
Yeah, all these people are dying. I think it does get answered who kills them, or is left a mystery. If it doesn't answer, I'll go over my personal theory. Though it's not a very good theory now that I think about it. Just based on characters' personalities. But I'll go over what my theory is. Eventually. Once I actually figured out in my head as to why it could be a good theory. Because it's a pretty bad theory now that I think about it out loud. But now that I think about it in my head. But this next guy is... Who is it?
The next guy you're looking for is named Blendo, and he wants to kill Salvador in order to avenge, everyone. You killed his entire bandit clan, Sally, all 150 of them.
Did you say all 151? Does Salvador get a Pokemon reference? Ugh. Bless you, where is he? Oh. He's dead.
Hanged? What? Who would... So angry!
Someone once said, "He who sets out on revenge should first dig 2 graves." That's a stupid-ass quote. Revenge is awesome.
Whatever. 2 assassins left, but they're probably dead as hell.
That's a weird death barrier.
He's probably friggin' dead already. Zyperian scientist named Clements. he wants Krieg because he killed some dudes when he escaped or something. I don't even care at this point.
Death is for running from at all costs.
It is, and that was Krieg's, which it explains a little bit as to why Krieg is a Hyperion experiment. Not why Krieg is a Hyperion experiment, it just explains that Krieg is a Hyperion experiment. And this guy wants revenge because Krieg escaped and killed a bunch of people who did experiments on him. When you're messing with people's psyche like that, it's going to happen. It's that much of a common trope. It's not tricky. Okay, I'm gonna go wide. But after this, it's zeros. Which is kind of surprising. But I think all the characters do say something personal for each of the people that are out to kill him. So, if you do want to play every character, do this DLC and learn a bit more about your favourite ball hunters.
Yeah, great. Figures.
Poor attempt at faking a suicide, but clearly a doctor's hands at work.
I got one assassin left, Jagoffs. Let's go find his corpse already. So yeah, I got no idea what's going on with this last guy. I think he wants Zero dead, but I didn't really understand anything he said.
Who have we got? Someone that wants Zero dead has got to be really tough.
Surprising no one, he's dead too. I swear I am gonna figure out who did this.
What am I looking at?
Whatever, I'm done getting chums to do my dirty work. You find me, and I'll kill you myself for what you did to my dad.
And yeah, the next guy we're looking for is over here, Sparky Flint. Before we fight him, he can drop the Thunderbolt Fist.
My dad was an asshole, but that doesn't mean you had to kill him. Now die!
Enough of you.
Oh! Just let Oh!
Yeah, Sparky's not that bad. And if you want a Thunderbolt Fist, I would just recommend fighting him.
I've just received 6 text messages over the Echo Net, each addressed to one of you fine Vault Hunters. I imagine you'll want to hear them.
Oh. You might get a unique echo out of this. How do we leave? Jeez. But yeah, as to who killed these guys, it's not explained. Somehow Sparky never found this guy. Like, he never heard this guy being killed. My assumption, honestly, I was going to assume that each of our ball hunters did this off screen, but Maya poisoning a guy doesn't sound right in my head. So I think my puzzle theory just kind of falls apart. I don't think our ball hunters would have resorted to poison, at the very least. Honestly, I do think it's as Sparky sort of says. I think the guy's shell failed and he jumped out of it before it crashed somewhere worse. I think with the guy that was after Axton, I think he failed. I think he just messed up horribly and triggered the explosive while he was holding it. The guy with the needles, maybe he was going to get some enhancement from a doctor and the doctor messed up and started putting a bunch of needles in them to try and save him and failed. The guy that was after Krieg, I think he might have just fell onto a bunch of tridents. Like maybe he was preparing some sort of trap and failed horribly. Like it would have been interesting with our ball hunters, but I know Krieg was the doctor. Krieg's guy was for the doctor. Zero's was the guy that fell, in my mind. Here you go.
These messages lead me to believe that the deaths of those 6 would-be assassins were bizarre coincidences acted upon by 6 separate allies of yours. Here, this message was addressed to you.
Dear Siren, though I find your physical attractiveness confusingly repulsive, I feel you will have an important part to play in the coming days. Knowing this, I elected to poison the siren hunters through various means I shan't go into detail about. Suffice to say, they involved a beer bottle and a straw made of anthrax. Sincerely, a friend. I'm attractive?
Hammerlock, hush. You interrupted Maya's echo. But yeah, Hammerlock I think just said that basically all of our Vault Hunters did kill everyone else's assassins. Which I don't really believe. Look at our Vault Hunters. Which one is going to use poison? And which one's going to use poison on? Like, for Maya's one, would Maya really use poison? If you would have believed that every Vault Hunter killed one different guy each, then I would say Maya killed the victim that fell onto the tridents. I believe she would have probably phase locked him and slammed him on top of the tridents, as it would have been really simple and easy. Oh wait, no, that's a doctor one. Right, so if we look at this guy, assuming that Maya killed this guy, using a bunch of needles? Seems a bit strange to Maya. Yeah, she has a bunch of hidden skills. But I'm not going to say they were also just bizarre coincidences. Like a bizarre coincidence that they all died. So maybe each of our hunters did try to kill someone? And somehow failed. I do think Krieg might have poisoned the Siren Hunter. Because Krieg has a crush on Maya. A huge crush. So his sane side might have enacted in poison. But I don't know. I do think they were coincidences though. But the things that Krieg finds Maya attractive, so he obviously didn't kill Maya's Siren Hunter. I think Gage might have poisoned the Siren Hunter. I don't know why, I feel like Gage could be jealous of Maya, but honestly I just think they're all just freak accidents. But for the head, let's talk about it. It is not spin the cylinder. It is can of worms. It's a Crawmerax head, which is pretty cool. Probably the best headhunter skin out there. But that's all it's done. I could have sworn there was a side quest where we had to get a bunch of archers drunk for Hammerlock, but I guess it was wrong. But with that, we are going to end this headhunter. The longest out of all of them, and all the headhunters are done. So, next time on Borderlands 2, we're going to figure out what happened in the coming years after Handsome Jack died. Well, I say coming years, could have been a couple months. But we're doing the final DLC, which is a lead up to Borderlands 3. Most people know the one. Draft DLC, let's go. I will see you guys then.